you know, in the standard agreements I use, it says we both agree to keep your session. Only if there's an emergency will you be canceling a session. And that means, like, in my world, emergency is illness, like serious illness for yourself. Maybe if you have children, there's like a serious kid illness, or death. Dying means, I get it, you won't make your session, right? That's acceptable. But I really want to talk about that, right? Because this is a tricky window for a lot of coaches. So they're like, okay, I did that. And then a client writes to them and they go, I need to move my session. You know, this, and this is going on. And then the moment a coach is like, sure, here are other options, we have opened the door to making the coaching less of a priority. And I mean that. I know it sounds like, well, that seems so rigid, Carolyn. But I'm telling you, like, one of the things, it's like, and I don't ever, unless I have an emergency, I do my best to never, ever write to a client saying, hey, I need to reschedule. Because as soon as I do, they think they can. So you can put in your own agreements, that includes rescheduling sessions. Like, we don't reschedule sessions unless there's an emergency. Now, I've had corporate clients who are like, hey, sometimes I have to like go to a major meeting, and I'll work out an agreement with them. Meaning I'll say to them, so let's talk about that. Like, if they have control over it, I'll say to them, so how does this become permanent real estate on your calendar? That everybody knows, oh, she has her coaching session, she's not going to move that. How does that occur for you? So this is a great one to talk about, because this is part of establishing the foundation, right? This is part of saying this is a sacred container. So in terms of Laura's questions, it's like, I want to talk about rescheduling up front, because if someone has some issues with that, we want to surface them, right? If they're like, look, you know, I have a really ill aging mother, and sometimes there's stuff that goes on. Okay. Right? And then I want to say, okay, so let's create an agreement around that. But that doesn't include like, oops, all of a sudden I have an opportunity. I mean, I've seen on the Facebook page, right? Someone's like, oh, you know, wow, things have gotten really backed up. Can I move my session? And the answer as a coach is, well, let's talk. Because if things are really backed up, what a great time to use your coaching session.